She goes by the nickname Coach and represents both Alex and Tyler. She even agreed to help me out with my next contract, which is coming up soon. If I don't get my shit together, it will be my last year with the Flyers. When I step into the living room, Coach and Alex are cuddling on one of the oversized sectional couches. Tyler is next to him with his arm hooked around Kennedy's back, holding her against his side and chatting with Alex about the game on TV. Both couples have been inseparable since they met. Sometimes they make me want to puke, but it's also nice to see both Alex and Tyler happy after all the pain and drama they went through over the years. Like me, Tyler has a dark past he keeps to himself. Not even Parker knows either of our secrets. We bonded over our mutual issues and hatred for being on a losing team. Then, when the offers started rolling in from other teams in the league, neither Tyler nor I wanted to leave. Tyler has his reasons, and I have mine. For the most part, we come as a packaged deal. I imagine Alex will also go with us when the day finally comes for us to make a decision. I doubt that will happen anytime soon, considering Tyler's insistence on making the Flyers a winning team. He's been on the phone with Mike Turner, our general manager, almost every day to ask about trades. They don't have anything in the works or the salary cap to work with after signing Alex this year, so we have no choice but to stick it out and hope we can get our shit together by the start of next season. Standing in the archway of the living room, I raise my thick arms above my head to stretch, wearing sweatpants that hang from my hips and a cut-off tank that shows off my tats. I chose this in an attempt to act casual and pretend I am not excited about our date. Now that Kennedy is giving me the stink eye, I realize this outfit was a bonehead move. Sydney will probably hate me. At least I trimmed my dark beard, now looking more like an average person and less like a lumberjack. I have a seasoned ritual where I refuse to shave. The length of my beard was getting out of hand by the last game and started to get on my nerves. I shaved and showered to meet Sydney. But that was about all I did other than some manscaping. I thought that would be enough since the setup was mutual. Now I'm not so sure. "Where are you coming from?" Tyler asks, getting up from the couch with Kennedy following behind him. "My house? Why?" I strut into the living room and slap my hand down hard on Tyler's back in greeting, causing him to jerk forward. I often forget my own strength. He shrugs. "I thought maybe you were training before you came over, that's all." I glance down at my shirt. "Nah, I ran out of clothes to wear and I didn't feel like doing laundry." That is a lie. "You know Kennedy invited Sydney for you, right?" Tyler speaks low enough so only I can hear. I act calm, unaffected. "Yeah? What's the problem?" "Nothing. I just thought you wanted to meet Sydney and you are dressed like this." Tyler points at my chest. He must be annoyed for Kennedy, assuming she will give him a rash of shit later, but she keeps her mouth shut. They have the game on in the background, the commentators' voices blaring over the speakers. I could care less who wins this year, considering we didn't even make it to the first round of the playoffs, but I am hoping our competition get their asses kicked. The doorbell rings and I follow Tyler and Kennedy out of the room and down the hallway. I hover over Tyler like a big oaf, and with a fuck me grin on my face because Sydney is smoking hot, even hotter in person than online. Her pictures do not even do her justice. She gets the same reaction as me from Tyler. Sydney is the kind of woman you stop to notice. If Tyler weren't with Kennedy, we would be fighting for her right now, trying to outdo the other. "Tyler," Sydney says, holding out her hand as if she expects him to kiss the ring. She has a real air of entitlement around her, which is evident in the way she speaks and moves. Sydney flashes her pearly whites at Tyler. "So, you're the stud who's stolen my Kennedy away from me?" Tyler shakes her hand, his gesture so formal that even Sydney seems a bit taken back. "Sorry about that." She shrugs and walks into the house, ignoring me with her head held high and her tits pushed out. I lick my lips and stalk behind her, staring at her perfect ass. I have to admit I do not love how she just blew past me as if I were a piece of furniture in her way that she had to maneuver around, but I sure as hell am intrigued. "I would say sorry for taking you away from Kennedy," Tyler says to Sydney once we enter the living room. "But I have a hard time letting her out of my sight." She peeks up at him from beneath her long lashes.